Heyo, Ben here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, episode 2 of season 3. Yeah, it's episode 2 of season 3, and pretty much what you're seeing me do here is building some random stuff. No, we're building for orbit, I think it is. Yeah, we're building for orbit. I hope you all enjoyed the little musical cut I did last episode. Yeah. It was sloppy, but whatever. So anyway, we're going to cut to some sped up footage because there's nothing that's really going on. I'm just designing the rocket with the science gear and stuff and putting stuff including an orbital stage and all that. And if you're wondering why there's thunderous sounds outside, that's because there's a thunderstorm going on outside. So yeah, just building a launch platform for this thing to get into orbit, and yeah. So, naming the Hades 6, let me quick pull up some information, because I think it's rather boring, just having no background, and I think, well, I'm naming these after Greek gods and goddesses, so I figure why not go into the actual mythology, and we'll go ahead and do that. So, of course, as we all know, Hades is the god of the underworld and the dead and the riches, which is actually pretty cool. And of course, the river Styx separates the realm of Hades from the regular world and all that. The oldest of the Greek gods, well, that's of course, well, okay, it says the oldest, considering the order of birth from the mother, or the youngest considering regeneration or regurgitation by the father. Greek mythology was rather messed up. Along with Zeus and Poseidon, Hades defeated the Titans, blah, blah, blah. Often pictured with the three-headed dog Cerberus. A really interesting thing is he was with the Persephone and all that. So yeah. Well, of course, that's the story where man loved Persephone. Persephone agreed to become Hades' wife. Man goes down to Hades, pleads for her, and it's like, okay, she can leave if she can avoid looking back. And, well, or if he can avoid looking back at her. And, of course, as we all know, in Greek mythology, people don't exactly have faith, and they, this guy turned his head, looked back, got turned to stone. Yeah. Greek mythology's fun. Pretty much no one lives a happy ending in Greek mythology. A man got eaten by snake. No, not snakes. No. And one of the gods got chained to a boulder and has crows eat liver out of his gut every day. As in his own liver, which regenerates during night. Of course, we all know one man has to push a boulder up a hill and it rolls back down every day. Here I'm just researching some science stuff and reading the stuff, so I decided to fast forward it. And now, you're gonna wonder why I built this crazy thing. Why I'm in the space plane hangar when I don't have enough parts to justify building a space plane. And why I have one without wings. Well, I was doing some testing contracts, and as you could tell by the name, the departed crew vessel, and by the fact that this isn't an orange suit. Yeah, I hired a non-orange suit. So, yeah. JebaDIEah may have perished, shall we say. We were testing a liquid fuel engine of some sort. Yeah, that didn't exactly go well. And there was a staging mishap. And the rocket explodified. So now we're doing some cleanup duty. Trying to figure out why I didn't speed this part up. Curious. Whatever. Oop. So yeah, I was able to record a decent amount over the weekend. So I rechange it and make sure everything's good to go. Why I'm not having an orange suit do this ceremony? Oh well, whatever. I really should have sped this footage up, but whatever. I do a bunch of sciencey stuff. Because there's no reason not to do a bunch of sciencey stuff and gather a lot of science. Yeah, doing the really cheaty way of gathering science. Yes, JebaDIEah, we're profiting from your death. That sounds rather dark. Okay, so I did speed this part up. Yeah, my computer got really slow at this point. I was trying to figure out why. So that's one of the other reasons why I sped this up. And I wanted to follow the streets, but for some reason I didn't. So yeah, I wanted to follow the streets, but I decided against it because I was traveling too quickly. So anyway, we travel over here to the Astronaut Center, and we get out and travel over here. And now, let us hang our heads in memory of JebaDIEah Kerman. First Kerbal launched. First Kerbal in space. First Kerbal to orbit Kerbin. Died in testing. So anyway, the plan is we're also going to send out, eventually we're going to send out satellites on a Kerbal, as in the star, a system escape trajectory, or just a really high orbit, a really eccentric orbit. And yeah, my computer really bogged down doing this thing. Maybe the computer was really sad and... yeah, right. So... yeah, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go around the little circle here as we... his crew perishes. And also... yeah. So yeah, like I said, my computer really bogged down for some reason. Other than... so yeah, the plan for the space program is we're eventually going to try and set up a colony on Lathe. We're gonna... I'm hopefully gonna get good enough so we can set up a space station around Kerbin. Oh yeah, tested one too many of his own devices. So there's gonna be a little bit of dark humor involved in this series. Don't... but yeah, I really like our flag, the trippy flag. I'm gonna see if I can get an intro recorded, like an intro song for the for at least KSP. Simply because I want to try and do it. I've got the guitar skills, and I could probably